We're only
right.
a minute late.
You know what? Not too bad. I bet against myself, and I always do better. Who's playing today, by the way?
um, I posted this. Hold on a second. Oh, you're doing what I was doing.
Actually, wait. I can get the thing live.
Son of a bitch.
All right, I got it. All right, so we're in week 5, right? Just
No.
keep with the theme. Zebras are at the seahorse, and eagles are at the tigers. So
Yeah, we're doing week
week 2. I'm
two
week 3.
games. Yeah.
Schedule week 2.
Yeah. I was gonna say I posted it in December.
Yeah, I know.
And the weather. Okay.
Does that mean I read it? Dave, we've been over this. I had like all of 5 minutes to get everything ready. I mowed the lawn and then I went shower and I showered and I get out and I'm like, oh shit.
I am ping in Simmer channel. What could that mean?
Yeah. And my wife's off today, so I'm like, so I gotta go sit down. Bye. All right. The Seahorse are the heavy underdogs in this game, but Joe is thinking that they will look silly out there today. So we'll see. Let's look at our weather. Let's see what we got.
My bad. I'm just kidding here, but yeah, the Seahorse are of course the underdogs.
Why, of
No,
course.
you're not late by any means.
Nah, just 'cause I'm the zebras. Just come on.
Cloudy, low winds. Go Seahorse from Jump Cop. Love it. All right.
Fuck you, jump com.
Well,
Let's go zebras.
I thought about this long and hard as to what stadium to put the Seahorse in, and there's only one right answer.
what is it?
San Francisco. Because there's a shark, and sharks are underwater, and seahorse are underwater, therefore San Francisco.
Yeah, and we don't have the hammerheads to go there anymore.
We don't. To be fair, I actually think the hammerheads was a little more jarring because it was the wrong type of shark.
No one even you can barely see the shark
I can see the shark.
in the game. You can
Yeah, but that's
barely.
not relevant. We know. That's what truly matters. As Holt gets this one to the 20, there's the shark for Dave's edification.
Yeah.
And Dynamite is under center today. Warwick is playing out at halfback.
Fuck no.
Yeah, halfback, fullback. Oh, I might not have changed the backup running back, so Dynamite might come in at backup.
All right, I love it. I'm here for a Napoleon Dynamite to Napoleon Dynamite actions. That one's just incomplete, misses the mark.
I was about to pick that, bro.
Shark's a shark, right? Yeah, kinda. Warwick on the third and axis, giving up 2 yards, attacked by JoJo Freak, the Freak himself.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And so a quick 3 and out. So now we're going to see what the Zebras offense does. Freak staying up and gets to about the 42. 47. I got my sides of the 50 wrong, but that's not important. I just can't count. I also can't read a calendar as Adam will have. Ooh, water bottle needs to be removed from the roster.
Oh, yeah, because he's gone. Funny enough, though.
We haven't had any creates in a
He did
while.
update. He did update.
He
Maybe
updated.
that was your visual, like right before he left.
I'll talk to Anik. I'll see what's going on.
I know you said
that. Got a lot going
Like
on.
he stepped down in the PBE like from all roles. It's not just like
Right.
yeah. And a quick 3 and out from the Zebras. And this one's going to go inside the 10 at about the 9. 14. Again, I flip my sides of the freaking hatch. Warwick up the middle, nowhere to go. Cranwater. No, Kirkpatrick is there to get him. Wrong long name player. Warwick with space gets to about the 20. And so now it's a 3rd and 4, far more manageable. Warwick is getting 4 yards carry. And tackled for a loss by the freak himself. Jojo Freak hurdles a man. He's got some space and gets to the 50. Sorry, I realize I'm talking a lot.
Yeah,
bro, the freak.
So far, neither team has been able to get anything going on offense. Play action. He avoids one and runs up the middle. Huge run there. Nothing but
Yeah, right when you
space.
say that. Right when you say that to the 10.
Sit deep with an amazing run to put them at 1st and goal on the 9.
You need to call this guy
4
Chuck. Run
yards.
deep. Doesn't throw it at all.
5-yard gain from Water Bottle. Zebras alumni unite. Flying WVs here in chat. You love to see it. It's Water Bottle.
Let's go Zebras.
We do have quite a few alumnus. Alumni? Alumni is plural. Alumnus is singular. I always get thrown off by that. And that'll bring up the end of the quarter as Water Bottle punches it in for the touchdown.
He sidestepped the fuck out of whoever that was.
And we hit the second quarter. 7-0 Zebras. Hey Dave, I have a deadly question that I don't know the answer to. Are there any back-to-back champions?
I don't think so.
It's gonna be the Zebras.
No, I think the Eagles broke their because they were winning every even, and I think they won an odd as well. So I think they do have back to back.
Gotcha. By the way, just to be clear, the Zebras currently hold the belt, by the way. It is a belt that is changing hands with every win, since this was a great idea by Jack. So currently the belt holders are the Zebras.
Okay.
And we're gonna win it this year too.
Yeah,
Deep
so
bomb.
S6 and S7 Eagles.
Okay.
He's gonna run it here. It's
Oh yeah, it's 3rd and access, 100%.
It's his access shit. He's running it.
Nope.
Pick.
Oof. I don't know if that was going to be a pick or a catch. It looked 50-50 either way. It's going to fall harmlessly to the ground.
I'm pretty sure that's me out on the outside swatting that down. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we'd have to look at the stats. We'll do that. We'll set up the game log. You can look at all that. I'll send it up, as I always do. As is the newest rule for Simmers, is to set the game log along.
Yeah.
Come on, chucks it deep. Actually throw it.
Cranwater with a huge run there.
Chuck it to throw it deep.
Instead, Cornelius Cranwater's going to make the 2nd and 15. Giving it to Water Bottle. Water Bottle's got staying up and gets to the 40. It's 3rd and 4. We're going to give it to Water Bottle. This time he's got nowhere to go, and he is stopped. That Cranwater's sack was huge as what could have been easily a first down. Is going to make it a punt.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I forgot the tag commentators today, man. We're both just
We're off our game. If it makes you feel better, Adam and I had a whole conversation where I thought the second that I was flying into Las Vegas on Tuesday instead of Monday, and that's like it goes on for a good 5 minutes. Which
Oh, bro.
he then pointed out you are flying in on Monday. And so we were getting drinks on Monday and finalizing the Randy Ocho Cinco for 2 pretzels trade. As Warwick makes it 3rd and 1. I think that's a fair deal. Adam gets 2 pretzels, I get Randy Ocho Cinco. Dynamite throwing under pressure and just can't put their hands on it.
Axis, what's going on here? We're not gonna run it on 3rd and 1, but we're gonna run it on 3rd and 20.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Access AI is going to access AI things. Isn't that right, Pasta?
Yes.
Absolutely. I love how I just asked you, isn't that right? And you'll say yes to whatever I say.
Because it's true.
I know.
Most of the time.
Never doubt me. First rule. Sit deep, throwing wide open.
Actually throws it deep.
Huge play by McCaz, who I'm 99% sure is not updated looking at that speed. Water bottle getting the fresh set of downs.
Getting down on the ground in here. Hell yeah.
But time is ticking away. Sit deep, throwing over his back shoulder, and it's
Oh,
caught.
what a good throw. That was a perfect throw to Cobb.
Well, finally in the game, finally making things happen.
And it's
Rick
high
fucking
winds,
PAT.
dude. It's no good. Water bottle carrying the cowgirl torch. That's true. Which reminds me, we gotta yell at Anik to come back to the league.
Reminds you of something that you realized like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. I gotta bully
Oh,
Anik.
really?
As is tradition, Dynamite under pressure, and down he goes. Freak with the sack.
Yeah, give me
There
that
he
shit.
is. There he is.
I just freaked their quarterback.
Holt getting a good catch. We haven't seen much from Steve Holt today.
Which is wild. I mean, he's at
It's because the freak's on him.
wide receiver. What? 1, 2, 3. Tight end.
I'm pretty sure I'm at DB 1, 2, and 3 though.
Yeah. I'm just
You
surprised
are.
Holt's losing
Yeah,
every 50-50.
so him getting past my character, I have pretty high speed and coverage, so.
Seahorse are getting manhandled this game. But, like they say, football is a game of halves. And the Knights are a second half team.
Yo, he just used the force to tackle me.
Absolutely. Well, I think what happened was he tackled you, and then you were off your balance and you couldn't regain your balance.
That motherfucker's a Jedi. I don't care what you're saying.
Also,
Yo, where's Skywalker at?
He's,
Yo, that
he's
is
on the
Skywalker,
twisters.
isn't it?
Just remind me, I gotta.
Cobb needs to up his speed.
Water bottle to the outside, gets it. Averaging just under 4 yards a carry. Sit deep, finds water bottle. Water bottles takes a couple steps back, and what could have been a first down instead second and 3. Sit deep is 4 for 4 with 1 touchdown and 72 yards. Talk about efficient.
Sorry, sit deep. I didn't mean to shit talk you. I was over saying he can't pass, and he's 4 for 4 now. Like a windy email.
Well, yeah, he heard you, and so he had to let you know.
Or it's the great quote, "I'm sorry, I was unfamiliar with your game."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sit deep going for 5 for 5, and this is going to be his first incompletion.
I'll take it back, sit deep.
Quick pass and nearly
my
picked
God.
off there. And instead of a promising drive, fizzles out as they hit the 40. So they're going to have to punt it from the kicker bot, and it's a bad punt to boot.
Holy shit. 24?
Not even. Dynamite gives it to Warwick. Warwick stays up and makes this a second and short at the 32. Warwick gets the first down, gets pushed back, still pushes forward.
Yeah.
I think he nets where he started.
Okay. This guy just fucking broke 11 tackles. Stood up.
Warwick this time nowhere to go as the
Not
freak
that
gets.
dumb. Sit down.
Pitch to Warwick. Warwick gets 1. And so it's 3rd and 11. Got to draw up something a little more creative than an outside run. And they do. They throw it one-on-one. It's Steve Holt. We talked about him not doing anything so far, and he shows up with a huge reception there. And for the first time tonight, the Seahorse are in the Zebras territory.
About to get pushed right back out.
Wow.
Oh no!
And the curse of the booth lives on forever, as JoJo said they were going to be pushed out just as Warwick gets a fresh set of downs.
Alright, I'm calling it now. Pick something.
Okay, so I'm going to explain something about the curse. Really
No,
simple.
I imagine what it is. If someone says something about their team or another team, and the opposite happens.
Right, but if you also try and use the curse as a weapon, it doesn't work. And it will still backfire. Phil has tried this. Believe me, it doesn't work. Quick shovel pass over the middle to Napoleon Dynamite, and it is first and goal at the 4.
Let's get a goal line stand, Zebras.
By the way, can we just appreciate that that was indeed a Napoleon Dynamite to a Napoleon Dynamite throw?
There we go.
Dave forgot to change out the subs.
Oh yeah.
Dynamite stays up, but can't do anywhere, and Baxter will get this sack.
Baxter's playing good. He has a tackle for a loss and a sack. Okay.
Second and goal from the 12. Dynamite says, okay, let's try it again, and this one's just incomplete.
Goal line stand.
Warwick run, nowhere to go. It's 4th down. Are they going for the field goal, or are they going for a touchdown? They're down by 2 scores, both of which have to be a touchdown. So they're going for it. Smart call. Quick pass over the middle. Steve Holt can't get his hands on it, can't quite get there, and that'll probably do it for this game. The Zebras retain the belt. It's 13-0.
That'd be a good media piece to
The belt?
do for someone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oof.
Shit, we might not retain the belt if we do that shit.
I mean,
Yeah, AI is
Have you-
still going to be on your side. So, here's the thing. It is nearly impossible to win when down by 2 scores within the 2-minute mark.
Oh my god, it is impossible.
Water bottle.
Even with the water bottle taking it to the
Over.
house. Even more so. But the AI will go for an onside kick, and the onside kick won't work. And so...
Water bottle almost fucking 200 yards on the day
Yeah.
with the reception for 14. Pretty good.
So yeah, so even if, let's say, the Seahorse score, and let's say water bottle didn't. So it was a punt and they score, and it's
No, it's they're not
159.
coming back now, but 230. I mean, a pick and a score, and then another pick and a score. It can happen.
It can. It's unlikely.
But it's so unlikely.
Yeah.
Especially because usually if you're going for the onside
Mark
kick,
my words, the day that it happens, it'll be very exciting.
it will be. We've seen that. We've seen something like that happen, right, Dave?
No.
I don't remember.
That you've blocked those memories out.
Actually, who did we beat in like a playoff game like that?
No, you did that to us and then lost on a Dustin Nelson kick.
That's okay. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, the game that they said was like pretty much an all-time game
Yeah.
in 2.0. Yeah, I remember that one well.
I mean, all of our matchups have been fantastic.
Yes,
4th
sir.
and 20.
4 tackles, 0 sacks, 3 deflections on one character.
Steve Holt with nothing but space there. He gets to the 43. Holt's making some big time plays. Just need a few more of those if you're the Seahorse. Dynamite throwing deep. Holt. They're going to burn their second time out. 6 for 16, 136 yards, no interceptions, no touchdowns. Dave for Napoleon Dynamite to forget, and there's the pick by JoJo
I
Free.
called it. I said I'd get a pick, didn't I?
He did. And that'll end the game.
And I said we'd get a goal line stand. I don't think the boot curse has really hit me that hard yet, has it?
Give it time. And trust me, it hits.
Hasn't really lingered long enough.
It's when you're in the booth enough, you'll say something just as at the biggest stage possible, and then it really stings. And what
I'm gonna
about
keep testing it out too.
my favorite one is Super Casual Bowl 1. In the first iteration, Phil Pryor's in the booth, GM of the Flamingos. We have a way to contain Manto Rune as Manto Rune takes it down the sideline to the house.
And that's the game.
That is the game. 20-0. Dave, could you be so kind as to ping the other team?
That's what I'm doing. Do you got scores, or do you need me?
I already got
them.
Second
Awesome.
monitor set up and good, so easy to do.
Well, my dinner just got done, so I will probably join the booth back for the next games.
Sounds good.
It's just one more game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I might be.
No problem. Sounds good.
Thank you for joining.
I'm still here, it's just I have an AC in the background.
That's fair. How are you doing, Pasta?
I'm pretty good. Yeah. It's been a really chill week.
That's always good.
Yeah.
We should see the Tigers throw some more. That's gonna be exciting.
Heck yeah. They're adding cats to the stadium? No. There's one that has a cat, I think. Nope, I lied. It's got a bison. It's basically the same. Alright. So who you guys got winning this game?
I mean, the Eagles are the team to beat this season. They have the most updated people. They're telling each other to do ACs and update every day. It's going to be tough to get by them, I think.
Sounds good. Pasta, who you got? Cool. Davy Jones' first pass is incomplete. And this
And
one's
he's
going
gonna get-
down.
Yeah. So fast, no time to react. There's Daniel Jackson. Rojas. Gonna pick up 5.
But not enough, and that is 4th and 13.
Wow. I didn't even know it was already 4th down.
Yep. First play was an incomplete, second play was a sack, third play was the run. And Danny Jackson, with space, nothing but net, he is gone.
Oh no. Is it gonna be another defensive score game?
I
just got back. Was that a punt return?
It sure was.
Oh my gosh.
I am here for another Danny Jackson offensive player of the game. I want to see my punt returners as offensive player of the game. Fourth of the season. Technically, it's his first because the first ones were in preseason. Davy Jones, quick pass to Rojas. Same thing still counts. Fair. Rojas again. Fresh set of downs. Davy Jones is finding his man. Is everyone but the tight end Rojas?
He's quite a few of them.
And again,
he's
deep
halfback.
Rojas bomb.
Halfback and then wide receiver 1 through 3.
Stop panicking.
Nothing much.
Yeah,
Just
you haven't updated. So
wanted to tune in.
good.
Is this the second game of the day?
It is.
Second and final. Yep. You're learning.
No, I'm not really. Lucky guess.
50-50.
I don't learn and solve my problems with violence. It's always the answer and the solution.
Okay.
Ooh.
What about the younglings? They must learn.
We don't talk about that.
I can see why.
Yeah. And Mumbai has points on the board. It is 7-3. The offense for the Eagles has still not taken a snap all game. Defense was probably just getting tired.
Wait, the seven they scored was off a defensive or a kick return?
Punt return touchdown.
Oh wow!
And
So
so
the
Smithers.
offense hasn't played once. This is
Nope.
their first snap.
This is their first snap, and it is a
Wow.
completion by Smithers to Panda.
Nice catch. Congratulations, TLK. Amazing catch.
I'm not any of those players. Fensterhausen gets
Not your player, but you were. Don't think I don't know you guys' little scheme.
Look, man, I'm too tired to scheme. I don't have bandwidth for it. There are other schemes that take more bandwidth. Fensterhausen.
I just worked 8 hours.
Oh, I get that. I did that a little while ago, then I did yard work. And so here I am.
You can't make money off killing children for a living, so
Yeah,
get a
that's
job.
true.
Oh my god.
It's weird. It's weird how the big pass.
Great play by Panda there.
Yes, excellent catch. Yeah, it's weird how you can't make money off that, but you know,
You'd think.
society nowadays, man.
Well, just think if you had an empire in which you were ruling and brought peace, security, and justice to.
I have brought peace, security, and justice to my new empire. There was one more I can't remember for sure what it was.
Fensterhausen tackle behind the line. They just can't get it done as DeLuca gets him, and so they're going to bring out the field goal unit. Smithers got them to the red zone, and then all of a sudden the Eagles defense came alive, and it doinks. It's no good. It's high winds, dude.
The kicker bot missed.
Special teams for the Eagles was falling apart last week. I said it, and here they are. Nearly picked off there, and that one's going to fall harmlessly to the ground. 2nd and 10. PCAS says,
I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire, Anakin. And it's 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
And it is a huge pick there.
Interception.
It is a very short
game.
arm.
That's Dash Jackson, right?
No. Daniel Jackson.
Dash Jackson plays for the Twisters.
Oh right.
He's on your
And
team,
it's going right back.
Sorry, I got. Oh,
And DeLuca stays up.
DeLuca. Wow. Yeah, I just had only that name stuck in my head. So
No worries, I do the same thing. Train.
I didn't think he was like a defensive player in devs, but that's the only thing that was in my mind. So.
And I'm really disappointed, but Alex Sane gets the tackle for a loss. I'm just disappointed that we don't get a pick train now. Those are fun.
What, you wanted to pick.
Yeah, just like keep rotating the picks. The best one I've seen is a 3 in a row.
Just all game. That's the run.
The entire game, just like 7 quarters interceptions.
And so Washington's going to burn their first timeout. Davy Jones gives it to Rojas. Rojas gets the first. And they're like, we're not doing another timeout. I understand the logic behind that timeout. I don't like it.
I want chocolate milk. Like a half-gallon chocolate milk, just right now.
Chalky milk.
And Jones.
No, chocolate milk.
Chalky milk.
I'm pretty sure it's chocolate milk.
Chalky milk.
Yeah, I don't like chalk in my milk either.
Yeah,
deflected
typically I
there.
take the chalk out of the milk.
It's 3rd and 24. Alex Stain is credited with that deflection. Hello, Green Army.
Here's the snap, running it.
Third and access, and Washington's going to burn their second timeout, hoping to get the ball with some good yardage and make it a 2-score game. Or a single touchdown worth the difference.
4th and 18.
The other game score was 20-0.
And this
Jackson,
one is looking to turn
he's
out
got some space, can't quite get there.
Gets a good ways downfield though.
He does. 53 seconds left on the clock. As long as it's not
One
chunky
timeout
milk.
left.
Yep. Quick pass out to the sideline, and Fensterhausen gets it and
Gets
falls
out of
out of
bounds.
bounds. Zebras won. Smithers has time. Throwing, finds Panda. Panda staying inbounds though, so the clock keeps running. Washington burning their final timeout.
They're in the red zone though, so they should at least get field goal, but it's Stouse and access, so
Woof. And that
Ooh.
nearly was picked.
that was dangerous.
Smithers is 6 for 8. That was his first incompletion. This other pass that is not recorded for him is a interception to the Tigers. This time he is sacked as the line collapses around him. DeLuca gets him.
We're still gonna go for one more play here.
And
They got it.
complete.
Oh no. And they're gonna bring out the field goal unit, I'm assuming. Yes. Aren't I so smart?
This time they make it. And Washington is up by a touchdown with 10 seconds left in the half.
And they're up by 7.
Yep.
On by with 5, 4, 3.
And that will do for the half.
Not enough time.
Not enough time indeed.
Welcome to the Toyota Halftime Show, sponsored by State Farm.
We hope you
It's the
enjoy.
Toyota halftime
Yeah.
show. Why is it sponsored by State Farm?
Because in the SCFSL, to save money on sponsors, the sponsors have been sponsored.
Yes, exactly.
It's
That was the Toyota halftime show, sponsored by State Farm. So I forgot to say that.
The halftime show is literally you just saying that it's the halftime show. And
That's
Well,
what
yeah.
makes it funny.
yeah.
yeah, I
The
know.
whole
That's
joke.
why I said it's so funny.
But in addition to that, even if I wanted to throw anything else in there, there isn't really enough time to throw anything except for a couple words in. Because by the time I say this is this halftime show, halftime's nearly over. And then I have to say that was the halftime show.
It's my
And then we're
favorite
back in the
joke
game, you know?
every single time. It never isn't funny to me. Because even
Never
if
gets old.
someone's not here to click the button, it's still only like 10 seconds long.
Yeah.
At the most. Or
Yeah,
Unless we start going through
15
stats.
is 15. Almost what?
Unless we start going through stats at halftime, which we will never do.
something. Yeah,
Because
unless the singers want to take more time.
Because it's the halftime show. So, I mean, can't interrupt the halftime show.
Ooh, lore question answered by TLK. If Anakin goes to any other team, would you consider him going to the dark side? The answer to that question is it depends on what team he goes to. And I want to be very clear. Because the Moose
what was
is
the question?
absolutely dark side. The question is,
Yeah.
if you go to any other team, is it considered going to dark side? It depends where you go, is kind of my answer. If you're helping out a struggling team, like, I consider that more similar to Anakin's redemption at the end of Return of the Jedi, which, by the way, I don't want to go on a tangent because we have a great game, but it's pretty wild that all he had to do was kill the Emperor, who somehow survived, and then he was redeemed for
Yeah.
all of the bad stuff he did.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was. It wasn't. It wasn't that, and it's not necessarily a D based thing. It was he. He came back. You know, it wasn't just because he killed the emperor. It was because he came back. That's not what him killing the emperor was because he came back. He was. I don't know if you can understand if you understand at all what I'm saying right now.
I
but-
do. I understand the argument. I just don't agree with it.
Yeah, he changed in his while the Emperor was zapping the heck out of Luke. He saw that, and in his mind he changed and then tossed the Emperor down the shaft.
But
Down
here's the thing.
down
Again,
reactor
and
shaft.
he did an act of good.
Yes.
But considering how much evil he did to get there, I'm not sure the act of good really redeems him coming fully back.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. That's what does redeem him. That's not what did redeem him. That he did that because it's confusing, and if you're not a nerd,
I am a nerd.
for Star Wars, then you wouldn't understand it.
Believe me, I grew up with the N64 Star Wars Episode
It's-
1 pod racing. I'm a bit of a Star Wars
It's-
nerd. And the worst thing about Star Wars is Star Wars fans.
It's
Die on that
complicated
hill.
though. Some of them, yeah. Like the people who like any of the sequels,
Hey, I like some of the
they can burn in a pit of lava for all I care.
So he kills the Emperor. So many spoilers. I was going to watch Return of the Jedi tonight. Fun fact. I'll save you this one. The Emperor is not dead.
Oh, we just spoiled so much for anybody who hasn't seen the movies.
That is pretty funny.
Oh,
It just
that is hilarious. We didn't
it's
even,
common knowledge to everyone as far as we're concerned.
Yeah.
yeah. We didn't even think to like say spoiler alert because like in my mind everybody should have seen Star Wars already because at least okay the original 3 and the prequels everybody should have seen. If someone does not watch the last 3, that is a good thing that they've done.
Okay. This is where I'm going
I
to
don't-
get
don't
in
mind.
trouble for saying this. The prequels are not good. Yeah. All right. Alex Stain gets the TFL on Danny Rojas. As we are in the 4th quarter, Tigers still need that touchdown.
Sorry, TOK. Just a second ago, you said you wanted me to murder you. Just a second ago.
You might have heard that, but that's not what I said. And a boom of a punt. Tigers kicker bot will be heading into random mandatory steroid testing after this game.
Well, no, what you said was the prequels are not good.
They're
And
not.
I interpret that comes across as you making a death whip.
I mean, sure, they're boring.
Okay, that's even worse.
I mean, I can happily debate this with you, but I'm not going to do it on stream. I will post my entire thesis in hot and bold takes. The fights are better. Okay,
I will.
Fine, fine.
I will light up your DMs about this after the stream.
all right, here we go. Ready? Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. If you don't think about it, it makes absolutely no sense. It's in fact why Machete Order tells you to cut it out, because outside of pod racing, none of it makes any sense, and you have to explain far more going into 2 and 3 with that. Okay, so...
Okay, so can I make my answer?
Oh no, I'm doing the whole thing, and then you can rebut. Yo, TLK, what's the plan in CWSFL? Win. Okay. A New Hope is campy and fun, and I don't think it's like a masterpiece. I'm also gonna say that Star Trek is a far superior series to Star Wars in every way, shape, and form. But that's a
I've
tangent.
never watched it, never played.
And E, I'm going to challenge you on acting wise. Okay, I hacked your toilet. Oh man.
You're gonna get so much hate from
And
this.
E agrees with me. Empire and Return are better than. I would actually say, and I know I'm gonna. I actually have Return as my weakest of the original. And I just want to quickly point out some of the writing, and Rojas ties it up within the dying seconds of the game. Rojas.
We
Oh my
have
God.
ourselves a game here.
Not quite died yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That is true.
I know. I count my
Okay, we
chickens.
can breathe.
Now we've got it. My
It is
streak
tied.
continues at 5, possibly.
4's in chat.
I mean, yeah, 4's in chat.
About to be 5's in chat.
It'll be
It is.
5's in chat
yeah.
in 43 seconds.
Watch it not be.
I know. Knowing my luck.
Yeah, watch it not be just because you said.
Alright. Attack of the Clones is the most boring Star Wars film I think I have seen since the sequel trilogy's final one.
Okay, so real quick before you make the rest of your points, I'm gonna ask you to go into a dictionary, look up the definition of boring and entertaining.
I mean, it's all subjective. I get it. And nearly picked off there. Remember. Ooh, Attack of the Clones versus New Hope. Attack of the Clones is
See,
probably
I
my
told
least
ya.
favorite. You
Yeah, I
did.
told you we jinxed it.
We
TLJ.
jinxed it. Wait, hold on. Let's not count our chickens before we hatch. We can see the Tigers run it back.
Imagine
No.
it still goes into overtime.
Take the hitch routes out of my playbook. We want the hitch routes out of all the playbooks, Krieg. You're not alone. Ooh, this is W the Goat has hacked East vs West Pole and changed Tyrol Smoochie Wallace to Tyrol Smoothie Wallace. Never seen that one coming.
He actually put he must have had his autocorrect do that because that's what he input for his player create.
That's hilarious. Me and Panda from Rivals, the best buds. I love it. 6 seconds left. Can Mumbai do it?
No.
I'm gonna go with pasta on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. When Pasta says no, usually the opposite happens.
Hey.
Watch us be right here. Watch us be right.
I said usually. I didn't say always. Nope.
Game.
And that'll do it. My streak of overtime sims has come to an end.
Wow, poor you.
Weak I form, definitely the formation to use for a Hail Mary. And so the Eagles win. Let's talk about our standings really fast, because we are now 3 weeks in. And let's talk about next games really fast as well. I am not streaming Friday. I am getting root canal. Yay me. So I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah. I will probably be very high on drugs, painkillers. So maybe I'll stream.
Thank you. Thank you for
We'll figure it
Setting
out.
that straight for us.
correcting.
By the way, interesting thing. Although the Zebras are 3-0 and the Eagles are 2-1, both teams have a positive point differential of 26 points.
Hmm.
And they will be playing each other in a while because I screwed up the schedule earlier. All right.
At some point.
Yeah. So, I believe Thursday we are having Majors game week 3.
Yes, sir.
And then at some point, we're doing dev.
Doing devs, you said probably Saturday.
In the morning.
Likely Saturday.
Morning Saturday. Like
Yeah.
10 o'clock a.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Like I said, maybe I'll stop in when I'm eating breakfast and
Yeah.
before I go play some music. That I leave around like 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Sounds good. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. And Pasta, thank you for joining the booth. Anakin, thank you for joining the booth. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, anytime. As long as you don't continue to rip on Star Wars.
I'm not ripping on
Sounds
Star
good.
Wars. I'm ripping on the fact that
Yeah, the prequels. They are very important and very entertaining.